Dear students, from today we shall start the biology classes of 8th standard. So let us begin with the first chapter, Life's Mysteries of Little Chambers. So in this chapter, we are going to discuss about microscope, and then we'll learn about how to prepare observation material, and then we'll get familiarized with some scientists who plays major role in cell biology, and then we'll discuss about plant cell and animal cell and different parts of cell, and finally we'll discuss about the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Let us move on to the first topic of this chapter, that is microscope. So what is a microscope? A microscope is a device used to magnify microscopic objects or minute objects which we cannot observe with our naked eyes. Then microscope is of different types. Simple microscope is there, compound microscope is there. But in this chapter, we are discussing only about compound microscope. Then, what is the speciality of a compound microscope? A microscope in which more than one lens is used is termed as compound microscope. So, in this microscope, you can see more than one lens is there. Now let us familiarize with the different parts of compound microscope. So the first part is eyepiece. This small part is termed as eyepiece. Actually it is a lens. Then the second part is knob. So here you can see two knobs. One large knob and a small knob. Then the next part is objective lens. Here you can see three objective lenses are there attached to this microscope. Then the next part is stage and clip. Here you can see this rectangular part is the stage and clips are there. Two clips are there. Then the next part is condenser. This part is termed as condenser. And finally a mirror. So these are the different parts of a compound microscope. Now we shall discuss about the use or functions of different parts of a compound microscope. So the first part is eyepiece. Then what is the function of eyepiece? Actually this eyepiece is a lens. It is the lens through which we observe the microscopic material. And we can replace this eyepiece very easier. It is because eyepiece is available in different magnification power. So we can take out this eyepiece and we can replace it with another eyepiece with another magnification power. Then the next part is knob. Here you can see one large knob and a small knob. Then what is the function of this large knob? Actually we can rotate this large knob. When we rotate this large knob, you can see this body tube along with this objective lens move up and down. Then what is the use of this? We can focus the image in its exact position with the help of this large knob. Then what is the function of this small knob? If we rotate this small knob, we can make finer or sharp adjustment of the image so that we can observe the image very clearly. Then the next part is objective lens. What is the function of this objective lens? Actually, this objective lens is attached to a nose piece. This objective lens are attached to a nose piece. And we can turn it. We can turn this part and we can choose which lens we require. This lens, here you can see three lenses and these lenses are marked with different magnification power. In one it is 10x, then 45x, then 100x, and if we use 10x objective lens, we can see the image with 10 times larger than its actual size. And if we choose 45x magnification power, we can see the object 45 times larger than its actual size. And if we choose 100x, we can see the size of the object with 100 times larger than its actual size. Then the next part is stage and clip. Here you can see this rectangular part is the stage and there will be two clips. In this stage, we are placing our observing material. And what is the use of these clips? These clips are used to keep the object or the observing material in its position. We are preparing this observing material over a glass slide, and we need to keep this glass slide in its exact position without any movements. Then only we can observe it clearly. So this is the use of stage and clip. Then the next part is condenser. Condenser focuses the light towards the object. Then the last part is mirror. Mirror collects the sunlight or artificial light and it reflects towards the condenser so that the condenser can focus the light towards the object and we can see the object very clearly. So these are the functions of the different parts of compound microscope.
Now let us learn how to prepare an observation material. First, we need to put the observable material in a petri dish containing water, and this is to prevent dehydration. Step 2. Take thin cross sections of the material using a blade. Step 3. Put the sections to watch glass containing water. Step 4. Put the thinnest and complete sections to a watch glass containing stain. Step 5. Add 1 or 2 drops of glycerin to the slide to avoid drying up of material. Step 6. Wash the stained section with clean water and place it in the glycerin on the slide. Step 7. Put a cover glass over the material. Step 8. This is the final step to wipe out the excess glycerin using a tissue paper. Now your material is ready to observe through a microscope.